Today I'm making clay out of toilet paper. And before you scroll away, you need to see what this stuff can actually do. It's smooth, it holds detail beautifully, and it costs almost nothing compared to buying clay at the craft store. I've been experimenting a lot with this recipe and I'm really obsessed with it. So let me show you exactly how to make it, and then we're gonna press it into some silicone molds, and I think you're gonna be really surprised at what comes out. I understand there's so many different clay recipes floating around out there. I have all kinds of videos on different types of clay, but this one is very quickly turning into one of my favorites. And all you need are a few ingredients and a roll of toilet paper. So I've put the toilet paper in a glass bowl. I've got some boiled water. This is not, I let it sit for about 5 minutes after it boiled, and I'm just gonna pour it right onto the toilet paper. We want to break up all of those fibers. Have the toilet paper nice and wet. Let it soak it all up. And be very careful, it's hot. We can pull this out because we don't need this, so we're going to set it aside. And let's just sit for about 5 minutes and get all of that paper soaked up with lots of water. Okay, this has been about 5 minutes. It's still a little bit warm, but you just want to take it and just break it into little pieces, just like this, and then just throw it back in the bowl. So I'm gonna work away at that and I'll show you when it's all done. It's been 5 minutes. We are going to now put it into a strainer, and we're gonna squeeze out as much of the water as we can. Oh, it's still a little bit hot. I should have let it sit a bit longer. Yeah, it's still too hot. I'm gonna burn my fingers, but we're gonna let it cool for a little bit more and then squeeze all of the water out. Okay, now this is cooled down, so I'm not gonna burn my fingers. You wanna squeeze as much of the water out of it as you can, and getting all of that really tore up. We want little tiny pieces. We don't want any clumps. So just get your fingers in there, work with it, squeeze as much of the water out as you can through the strainer. It's good exercise too. And as soon as I'm done, we'll have a big clump of toilet paper that we will start to add the other ingredients in. So I'm just gonna squeeze all this water out and we will be back. Now we have some dry, crumbly toilet paper, and you can see all of the water that we got out of it. We're going to put it back in our measuring cup, and we're ready to add some ingredients. We are going to add 3 tablespoons of school glue. You can use the white school glue, clear school glue. You can even use some Mod Podge if you want to use some Mod Podge. So we're gonna go 1. I'm almost out of this one. I'm gonna have to buy some more. Where's your go-to to buy your craft supplies? Do you head to Michael's, Walmart, Amazon? I pick most of my stuff up on Amazon because I'm not really close to anything shopping. Okay, we are at the tail end of this, and I'm making you watch this, and this is painful. So we have 3 tablespoons. I might have to add a little tiny touch more of the white school glue. Now, joint compound. This is a really important ingredient in this recipe. Joint compound is used for drywall, but it works great in this toilet paper clay. So we're gonna put in 3 tablespoons. You can find this at any hardware store, Walmart, Amazon. It's really easy to find. And it's called joint compound. And we're gonna use 1 tablespoon. Oh, my fingers are really mucky. 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. Now we're gonna get a spatula. Spatula, where are you? Here it is. And we're just gonna start mixing it together. Okay, this is mixed really well, but we're gonna now put it on a sheet here, silicone mat. And we're just gonna knead it with our hands. We wanna make it nice and smooth. Get our fingers in here. This is a really great clay to make with your kids too. Get their fingers messy. And just mix it up. See if you can get those fibers broken up even more. I usually spend about 5 minutes just mixing it all up. So let me keep going. And I'll show you what it looks like when I've got it all squished together. And there we go. Our clay is all done. I'm gonna put it in some silicone molds. We'll let it dry overnight and I will show you how well it dries. Now, when you've made your clay and after you've used it, I had a baggie. Where did my baggie go? Way over there. One sec. You want to store it in an airtight baggie, somewhere cool, and it will last quite a while actually, probably about a month if you keep it somewhere cool and airtight. And also, if you wanted to add some color, now would be the time. You can add a little bit of acrylic paint or food coloring and in any desired color that you want. These are just silicone molds. We're just going to press them in. You don't want it really thick. The nice thing about this too is you can sand it after and trim it. I'm gonna peel it away. It's hard to see the detail on camera, but I'm gonna make some of these up. We're gonna set them aside and let them dry, and I'll show you how well this clay works. So we will be back probably tomorrow. It's 24 hours later and this is all completely dry and I love the way that it's turned out. I even made a couple really rustic beads that we can add to some DIY projects. If you don't put holes in them, when they're completely dry, you can actually drill through them. So now you can go ahead once they're dry and you can paint them with acrylic paint, latex paint, rub and buff, whatever your heart desires. There's so many possibilities. The only thing that you should do is when they are completely dry and you've finished painting them, seal them up with some polyacrylic sealer. That's going to ensure that it's going to last long and keep the moisture out of your clay. So there you have it, clay made completely from scratch with toilet paper. Something that costs almost nothing and produces results like this. Now, if you love finding ways to make beautiful things without spending a fortune, I want to tell you about our Upcycled Society. It's a membership community where I have a library full of downloadable printable graphics, and you're going to have access to all of my recipe booklets, all for about the same cost as a good cup of coffee a month. Everything you need to keep creating beautiful things without breaking the bank, all in one place. The link to join is right down below in the description if you want to check it out. And if you want to see more videos like this, because I have a lot more DIY recipes coming your way, make sure to hit that subscribe so you don't miss them. And I'm going to see you maybe in this next video.